Another change that hasn't yet been explained was verified today at the airport in Faro, where there are many who want to leave without knowing where to. We tried to find the reason for this phenomenon, but it seems that nobody so far is able to explain this change. The airlines are somehow trying to get a flight to these people who, even without destination, just want to move on.
Today at the airport in Faro, many passengers want tickets with no destination. I mean, many people are determined to leave the Algarve despite not knowing where they want to fly to. I mean, we have families and groups of friends as well who want to absolutely leave the place where they are but do not know where to go.
She is 25 years old but has become famous in just one day. Those who pass by her on the street and see her are not indifferent but move. With 9 words, she became the image of a people and won the right to a kiss.
The woman with the poster became the symbol of the linguistic crisis that is raging throughout Portugal, and some believe that to kiss her could be the beginning of a solution to this phenomenon.
I was the Prime Minister when there was a great crisis in Portugal. With this one difference. The crisis then was exclusively economic, and this one is verbal. Do you see? And I'm shocked that nobody kisses this woman. Look at this. She feels an amazing loneliness. I think it's essential to kiss because this will cause the boom that comes next.
It isn't every day that we can look surprised at cars that with no apparent reason whatsoever started driving in reverse motion in the streets. Just see our report.
There was a general surprise here at the traffic control center. Late afternoon, it was perceived that all the cars in Lisbon were driving in reverse motion. As you can see in the images taken from cameras placed on the main route throughout the city, thousands of vehicles are returning home in reverse motion. Up until now, no accident was recorded, but we are still looking for an explanation for this phenomenon.
We'll be back soon with the second part of the news. See you after the commercials.
Romantic. Romantic.
Corrupt.
Combative.
I'll leave the corrupt here. And I'm sure it will be gone by the end of the performance.
Unique.
Combative.
Festive. Obvious change in the use of words are those of a man who has felt his speech unsynchronized. He was heard a few hours ago in a special commission where his voice didn't match the movement of his lips. This is another change in the use of words. He's the president of Portugal Telecommunications, but the fact that he is one of the most influential men in communication in Portugal doesn't make him immune to problems with words.
As you can see, the movement of my lips doesn't quite match with my voice.
Very well.
This is not easy. I do not know how it happened. It annoys me a bit. Now, my mouth is closed. But I'm talking.
I don't get it.
I get it, and let me tell you that you're not the only one.
I'm also unsynchronized myself. I feel strange. Well, all that I can do is apologize for this problem for which our station cannot be held responsible.
Although it is not yet confirmed the suspicion of an epidemic of silence, today, at the end of the day, a good portion of the population was quiet, and the scenery in many parts of the country was this. By By early afternoon, the Health Minister addressed Parliament to discuss the possibility of an epidemic of silence, but was surprised by Parliament members demanding the legislation of a new language.
We express everything. We express all the feelings that a human has, what he created, what he dreamed and desired. But that's exactly what we've been discussing here. Words, in many cases, have an effect in 10 or 15 years. They don't have an effect now. And I'd like that what we're going to tell people this day is exactly that. In a situation of epidemic, of silence, we also want a big change.
Several Parliament members agreed that a new language could be the best cure for silence.
Tell me, today when you came to your routine, which is the contrary of the routine of almost everyone, did you think about this? And if you did think about this, what is your degree of frustration, bigger or smaller than yesterday? Tell me, in a scale of 1 to 10. No, you don't have to answer. I just want you to think about it. Actually, you don't even have to think about it. I just needed to ask it. Forget about it. Forget. Here, look. Here. Look at me. Look at me. We're still here, the two of us, from 8 till 9. Let's play a game. Listen and think.